So I've already predefined a matrix here, and this matrix doesn't really represent anything. It's just some random numbers, to be honest. But, this is just to demonstrate how to use the apply function on matrices. We're in the R console. I have realized just before recording this, everything I've done so far has been in the console window. I haven't actually made any scripts or saved any files, which is something I should definitely show you how to do, so you don't lose your code after you're done. If you are actually making a project or whatever, it's just what I'm doing is just demonstrating some commands and that for now, so that will be in the next video. For now, onto the apply function. So that's not how you spell apply, that's better. So the first thing that we put into the apply function is our matrix that we want to perform operations on. So in that case, our matrix is called X. The second thing we can put in, a number, or we can put in a vector. In this case, I'm just going to go through the numbers for now. So if you put in the number 1, it's going to perform whatever function you put in the next input for apply on the rows, and if you put in 2, it's going to apply on the columns. Okay. Oh yeah, and I might as well do the vector. If you put in C1, 2, it'll apply on the rows and the columns. So we'll have a look at all that now. We call this input the margin, and bear in mind you can put the inputs into any function, but the apply function in any order, as long as you write. So in this case, you'd have to write margin equals 1, and you can put that first, second, third, whatever. So yeah, but if you want to just remember where all those are supposed to go, you don't have to write margin equals 1. You can just put in 1, and R knows what you mean. The function we're going to apply this time is mean, and we do that, and it comes out with the mean of each of the rows. So you can see this top now, so this 2.75 is done 2 plus 2 plus 6 plus 1 divided by 4, so that's 11 divided by 4, which, quick mental arithmetic, does come out as 2.75. So yeah, it's done the rows as I expected. And so the second row and the third row. Okay, so now we are going to use apply on the columns, and we're going to do standard deviation. Okay, so you can see now we get 4 outputs because it's worked with the 4 columns, which is nice, and it's given us a standard deviation. As you can see, this first row symmetric, this one too, so that's why we get 1, because we got a mean and then we got values 1 apart from each. But anyway, this is not a lesson on standard deviation and the mean and all that. But those two are intuitive, and then it's use some sort of formula to calculate these. Yeah, I just wanted to discuss some useful ideas about apply. Obviously you can see you can apply the same function to a large data set given to you, because you might have downloaded some data from somewhere, and this will already be in a useful matrix form. And instead, if say you want to find the mean of each of the columns, you don't have to go through and do it that right, mean, and put in the vector for each column. You can use the apply function. Future videos we're going to look at other variations of this apply function, which can do similar things but maybe advantageous in different scenarios. If you were unsure about anything in this video and maybe need some more basics on how to actually form matrices, you know what matrices look like. If you want to how to name the rows and columns of a matrix, which we didn't do in this video, then be sure to check out the previous videos in this series. But for now, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please support the channel by liking and subscribing. I hope to see you in the next one.